Let me show you my countryside through these old headlights. We can take this road as far as you want to go.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode in Lesky Farm. Since it's getting quite late in the year and since I still have most of the day in front of me and it is a beautiful day, I have decided that I'm gonna mow the grass in this episode or in this day, and then I'll continue with windrowing, baling and wrapping in the next one. So I've been looking for different kinds of windrowers, and there is one available for 5,000, which is basically affordable. I can do it, but it's 3.4 meters wide, which means that I basically get a 6 meter spread if I want to windrow, when I windrow in one direction and then go back in the other, which I think it's quite a good upgrade, because the windrower I have at this very moment is only 2 meter wide, which means that I have up to 4 meters width when I go there and back again. So yeah, I'm strongly leaning towards buying it, and I also am strongly leaning toward buying a bale wrapper that I'll actually own. So the goal of this farm is to own all the equipment that I need to make my life self-sustainable, and I think I'm slowly coming towards that end. There's another thing I need to get, and that's a bale grab, because I only have the spike now and a little 3-point attacher, but I would really like to have a grab so I can actually stack bales in a vertical position. So yeah, I'm gonna show you a few snippets of this mowing session, and everything else is going to be done in December, so in next day. Stay tuned. I'm doing the final infamous triangle of this field, and I've decided I'm gonna leave the headland unmowed for any animal that needs refuge. I don't need the grass as much as animals need it to live, so it's staying. And since it's only 2:30 p.m. I will go and get the windrower today and make the windrows, and I'm going to bale everything and wrap it tomorrow, take it away. And after that I am counting on fields being ready to be fertilized, because I will definitely need to put more fertilizer on the grassland. Excuse me. Yeah, I do apologize. The store called me back about the windrower and I have reserved it. I'm gonna make sure it's all ready for me when I come over in probably about 15 minutes. Yeah, and this stretch of grass is gonna stay as it is. Okay, now I can't remember, I think there's something parked in front of the small windrower, which is not really an issue since it is probably gonna stay for a while here. I am not I'm not taking it away. But I will put it onto Facebook Marketplace, probably. So I have something, you know what? I'm gonna use the other tractor. What was I talking about? Yeah, I was talking about fertilizing the fields. I think the winter time is gonna be perfect to do that. And I also will have to do a service on this one. It's done quite a lot of work and it's quite in a bad shape actually. And while I'm at it, you know what? I'm gonna bring the grab back home. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the best course of action. So while I'm on my way there, I'm gonna call the store and ask for the grab also. I'm gonna need another place to store my implements. Another bench like this, maybe on that side. I don't know. In any case, beacon on and away we go. I mean, you gotta appreciate the landscape here. Look at this. The rolling fields, the mist, the sun coming through, the beautiful orange on the trees. Yeah. Right, so 7,740 pounds later, I have both of the machines I ordered. And I'm still left with 9,607 pounds. So the first thing I'm gonna put on the tractor is this grab. Okay, let me see if it connects. Probably have to put the hoses together. Yep. Alright. Yeah, so this is how I'm gonna grab a bale. Okay, the controls are the controls are opposite than what I'm used to. Okay, it's fine. I must have misconnected some hoses. Okay, and let's put this on. This is a Pottinger 3.4 meter with top 342. Beautiful. Let's raise you up and away we go. Alrighty, made it back to the farm. Okay, so let's see how this works. I must say I'm pretty happy with the progress we're making on this farm. Okay, all this up, and this goes down automatically, and it's going to throw grass to the left side, which means I should probably lower my cruise control speed. Don't want to go too fast. Still don't want to go too slow. Okay, this should be grabbing everything. Working. It seems to be working. Alright. Oh, I forgot. This tractor doesn't have rear lights. Work lights. That is. Okay, in any case, I'm gonna do the whole field again. I'm only going to show you a few short snippets. And then we can continue. Well, I have to be honest with you, I enjoyed this grass work today immensely. Look at the sky, look at the evening. Man, And I enjoyed it even more since I've been in this New Holland, since it's an open cab. Or without a cab, to be precise. And it's still warm enough to be comfortable. It's 19 degrees Celsius. Which I think is around 65, 70 Fahrenheit. I don't know. I'm trying to learn the conversion rate. For all you viewers who don't use the metric system. Yeah, be patient. I will learn it, no doubt. Okay, and I believe this is gonna be this field done. Now I have to find a suitable place to park this windrower in. And you know what, I'm not even gonna disassemble it. No, I'm gonna use it as it is. Look at the sky. I mean, wow. So in any case, I'm going to show you only the money-making... I can put it here in front of the bales. For now, at least. I do believe it's going to go in there. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Break it. Break it. Don't break it. This is not my proudest moment. Okay. Yeah, in any case, I'm only gonna show you how much money I make from selling different things I have to sell every day. And then we continue with baling tomorrow. Alrighty. So, the first stop, selling the wool. I did take care of my sheep. They needed some more water. Okay, so this is 850 plus 1,700 and, well, let's round it up. Which gives us 850 plus 1,700 is 2,550. Beautiful. So we are already up to 11,291 pounds. And I keep forgetting that this van doesn't really make the turn here. Gotta have a bigger turnaround. In any case, I'm gonna refill the vending machines and I will then see you at the pub. And another 1,684 pounds for the rest. I just took a good look at the van and I really have to wash it. This is disgusting, yeah. I should definitely not be delivering food like that. Whoops. Okay, so that's the first thing I need to take care of when I return to the farm. So I actually forgot to wash it yet again. Oh man, this is really not my strong point, I guess. So I unreeled the hose to this side and I'm gonna wash it in the barn. It's not the best idea, I guess, but it's an idea. Yeah, much better. Don't want to be moving food around like, you know, in a messy... yeah, so the hose is over here, the extension, so I can simply extend it, no problem. So the next thing I need to do is to get the vent out. Or do I want to do this with the... No, it's very cold outside. It's just about freezing, so I won't go out there in the cold. Let there be light. Let me connect to the baler. The windows should still be in the exact same place I put them previously. And I'll probably gonna have to refill the bale wrap. Where is it? It's here, isn't it? Yep. Okay, so let me leave this open. And I can only refill it when it's completely empty, so I'm gonna have to return back here and fill it back up. Let me check on one other thing. I wanna see if we have any adult bulls now that need to be taken away. Nope. No bulls ready to be taken away. Okay, and the light has started poking through the clouds. Even though it is already 10 AM. Let's go. Okay, I don't want to go too fast because I don't want to make an unhappy little accident. Okay, seems to be picking up nicely. Let me just see if... Yeah, it's picking up nicely. There's nothing left behind. Okay, and let me take the bale out. Let's go check how it looks. Yep, all good. Perfect. So yeah, I'm gonna do this as previously. I will only do a few short snippets of how this goes, and after that I will have to get some sort of a bale wrapper, even though I don't really think I can afford one straight off the bat. I think there's one for 14,000. So I'm just a grand short, actually. It's not too bad. I can borrow that kind of money, or maybe I can make a deal with a dealership, so I deliver them £1,000 maybe tomorrow in January. Okay, I have noticed one thing. We are making bales quite quickly. But that's already a third bale, and I'm not even done with the first row. Beautiful. Guess I'm gonna have plenty of silage. And there's another thing I wanted to talk about is I will probably get a different color of bale wrap for each, how should I say, session. You know, so I can easily distinguish the bales that I produced previously and the bales that I had from that I produced the last. So I have already went and refilled the netting. You can see the net looks very big in the baler now. I used it all up. This in front of me was the last bale I could produce with what I had in the actual baler. But yeah, the yield seems to be giving quite nicely. I'm very happy with it. Nicely done. I think I'm closing now, closing down on the end of the field. It's just past noon. There is some snow forecasted, so I'm gonna have to hurry a bit and wrap the bales before the snow falls. I can then leave them on the field, that's not a problem, but I do want to have them all wrapped nice, tidy and safe. We got another one. Hey, we're just a bit close. I think I saw a bit of grass lying around here. Well, now I can't see it. Alright, well, it is what it is. Beautiful. So it's quite a full field of hay, not hay, wet grass. And I remembered another thing. I still have a whole trailer of straw ready to be sold, and it's actually the best time to do it, so I will have plenty of money to buy the wrapper I need. So yeah, this trailer, I completely forgot about it. But you know, I like to leave treats like that. I don't know if it ever happened to you, but sometimes, you know, when you left some money in a jacket and put it in the closet for winter, and when the winter came around next time, you put your hands in the pockets and found the money. You know, it was such a pleasant surprise. I don't know if you also had that experience, but it's a pleasant one. I can tell you that. Hey, should do nicely. Okay, well, I'm gonna check where the best price is, and we'll see you there. Let's put the beacons on. Better be safe than sorry. Okay, so yeah, the animal dealer is a pretty good place to sell the bales, so I'm gonna wait someone to come here with a telehandler or something like that and take it all off. Good, so we got paid 1,800 and 2,200, which is 4,000, I believe. Yep, just about 4 grand, and we are currently sitting at 17,972 pounds. Which is plenty for what I need. I only need around, well, let's say 15 grand. Quote unquote only. Alright, well, it turns out we got ourselves a wrapper. And it's not M&M. It's something else. I think it's a Lizard brand. At least it should be. And it comes with 3 foils, and I've already put I've chosen the green one so we can differentiate with what we currently have on there. There is one accessory I wanted, and that's this part right here, and this is going to flip the bale on its flat side. So yeah, onwards we go. Gotta make haste since it is kinda getting close to snowing, and I really don't want to lose all the work that I've done so far. Right, back at the farm I can safely turn off the beacon and the lights, don't need them. I did notice when I was at the shop that the tractor is smoking quite a dark color of exhaust. So let me unfold this and let's turn you on. Okay, so how do I pick it up? Okay, it has to be from this side. Okay. Okay, well, that's easy. Cool. Well, it is wrapping for some time. Okay, and let's take it off. And this is what I meant. So I have them in the correct position for picking up, which I do think is gonna come in handy, so I won't have to reposition all the bales, at least the ones that are wrapped. Anyway, let me go to a time lapse. I'm sure you want to see how this goes. So this is quite a slow job, but it's, you know, probably once a year, so I'm not too fussed about it. But I do like the flipping feature. Oh no, I went too fast. Good. Yeah, I do love the flipping feature, and I think it's gonna be very nice. Now the last thing that I'm gonna do today is use the bale grab, which is also a new addition to the farm. I keep forgetting that it needs to reset. It is kind of funny driving this since it's to the side. At least reversing is very, very strange. Okay, this one is second to last, and there's gonna be the last one. I hope I can pick it up like that. And I managed to do it before the snow came. Beautiful. Right, reset. I get used to it. By the next season it will be all in my blood, that I won't have to think about the mechanics of how this works. Alright, where will I put them? I might even put them right there by the barn and stack them up too high. And I did count the bales. I produced 29 bales in this mowing session. Okay, let's refold it back together. Now I do need to find some place where I'll store this piece of kit. It is quite long, so yeah, that might work. I will have to move it out of the way when I need to go and take the mower out, but I can have it in here in the meantime. Alright. And I'll definitely need to do a service on this tractor since it is having some issues. I do feel the loss of power, and I do feel that it's in need of assistance. Alright, so for the last gig for today, let me get into this one. This is gonna be a cold day. So, yeah, you gotta remember that it opens the opposite way. So let's see. Grab. Nice. So why do you have to use this tool attachment for moving bales, the wrap bales? Is because it doesn't pierce the wrap. So you can, you know, move the bales without poking holes in them and then needing to fix it. Yeah, nice. This is working very nicely. Alright, well. So, I don't want this video to go for too long. So I'll probably skip the whole bale moving session. And I'll just show you the end result. And then we can all say it's a day. And we'll have everything sorted. So next time I do think I'm gonna have to start taking care of the fields. I will have to spread slurry on the grassland. I want it fertilized nicely for the next season. Then I'll have to spray the weeds. I might wait until spring to do that. But yeah, it has to be done, and I still need to put some fertilizer, which I will put in the ground before the winter ends. You know, because when the crop is as small as this, you can drive over it without destroying it. It bends, it doesn't break. Alright, well, 4 down, 25 to go. Alright, just about done. It is freezing. Ah, my hand's gonna fall off. Well, hopefully not, but you get what I mean. And look at the nice little wall I made. In the end, I decided to go 3 bales high. I do think it's plenty safe enough. Unless there's an earthquake or something similar, but yeah. The last bale. Oh man, this was such a long day. It's gonna be so good to go inside and have a cup of hot chocolate, probably. Maybe coffee. It's kinda late for coffee. I don't wanna be up all night. And to light up the fireplace, cozy up beside it, and just enjoy the evening. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the perfect way to end this day. The tractor is also quite poorly. It choked on me and turned off, so I needed to turn it back on a couple times now. Maybe 4 times altogether. But I'm happy to announce that the bale grab is working like a charm. Even though I will only be using it while I take bales off the field and into the barn. When I load it up into the TMR mixer, I'm not gonna use this, I'm just gonna use the spike. Because by then I should take off the wrap before I put it into the mixer. Alright. Ooh. Okay, let's close the barn doors here. Let's close you. And thank you all for watching. Hope you had fun. And we'll see you next time. Take care and goodbye.